Hello, dear Econs. How are you all? I hope you all are hale and hearty and are also super excited about the new way of learning. So, let us begin today's English digital class. Make sure you have a journal and a pen handy. You might have heard a very common saying that goes like this: No, 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 I am not going to tell you. Rather, I am going to show it to you. Can you see the picture? Now tell me, what do you think about this? If you want some more time, just pause this video and think for a minute what this could be. I think some of you might have guessed. It means a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is one of the most common English language proverbs, which means that complex and sometimes multiple ideas can be conveyed by a single still image, which conveys its meaning or essence more effectively than a mere verbal description. For example, let us look at this one now. Does it look similar or familiar to one that you have been seeing in your task? Yes, it does. This image does not need any explanation. It is our image of cops with chips. It clearly tells you how to do your task, where to do it, and when to submit. Similarly, there are many pictures or symbols that you must have come across and you understand it without any explanation. For example, look at these universal symbols. Like the first one talks about directions, in the next one you can understand the weather, the next, a very common one these days for all of us, related to technology, and then few more signs. These do not need any explanation, and that is why we say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Now look at this picture. This is quite similar to the one given in our English model book too. Now, does this need any explanation? You all can see some happy children enjoying in the snow, making and playing with their favorite snowman. And this is all about what you see. Now, next is, what do you think? It is all about your thinking. For example, I think they are all in grade 4 and maybe it is a winter break. And I also think it is their Christmas vacation time. So they are all enjoying. So this is all about my thinking. Now you may pause this video and think for a while as to what do you think about it. Next is, what do you feel? So now it's all about our feelings. For example, I feel happy looking at their happy faces. Or even, I feel cool looking at this picture. So feeling is an emotional state or a reaction. And remember, feelings are very different from what you think. For example, I feel they are happy is not your feeling. Instead, it is your thinking that you think they are happy. Now let me show you a list of words that you can use to express your feelings. Now let us try more sentences of I feel about this picture. Since it is a picture of happy children, so most of us will feel some or will have some kind of happy feeling. Like, I feel joyful looking at this picture, or I feel delighted by looking at this picture. So I hope you all are very clear with the difference of I think, which talks about your thinking, and I feel, which shows how you feel and not what you think. Another very important aspect that you can develop here is your ability to predict future. For example, looking at this picture, I think it's going to snow more, and the children will make a bigger snowman than what they have made today. Or maybe it's going to be sunny the next day and the children may not be able to see their snowman. So as you deep dive looking at the picture, you improve your observation, imagination, and your overall thinking skills. And as you write them down, you improve your English language skills too. Now, keeping this in mind, you have to do the class task. So, it is time for the task. And also, the evening task is related to the same. Go to page number 11 of your English model book. Read the instructions carefully and do the task. It is quite similar to what we have discussed in today's video about describing a picture. That's all for now. You have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.